All right, it is time to basically finally check out these Guilty Gear Strive introduction videos for the characters. I know the beta's coming up, and I've been meaning to check these out for a while now, chat. So we're going to go through them all, see how they are. We're going to start with Saul Bad Guy, Kai, basically like do about 3 at a time, my thoughts on stuff like that. I'm excited for Guilty Gear Strive beta. Now, just so you guys know, I'm not the biggest Guilty Gear expert. I've only recently been a fan of this video game series within the past few years. So I've not played the older versions. I did not grow up playing any of the older versions, whatnot. I really got into this when XR came out, and XR Rev 2. As far as really being interested in I think I bought XR when it first came out, but never really dove into it right away because our stuff was out there around that time, whatever. And so, but recently, definitely the past few months, especially, and past year or so, I've been really just diving more into some Guilty Gear and anime fighters in general. And I like what Arc System Works has been doing, especially what they did with Dragon Ball, Fighters. So I know this is going to have rollback netcode. Unlike Dragon Ball Fighters, it's going to be freaking fantastic. I know the beta coming up is going to have rollback in it, which is going to be great. So I am looking forward to this. I really want to get better at this fighting game series. I'm pretty good at Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5, and Soul Calibur, as well as those fighting game series. Those are my favorite 3, but it's definitely, nice to get a game like this to expand my horizons on and try to just, get good at something new, basically. So let's check this out. I do know some of these characters fairly well, others not so well, so we'll see how it goes. And I know they're probably adding some new characters. Check out Saul Bad Guy, basically the sort of kin, I think, of the game. If you want to go Street Fighter-ish.
Soul is a character with great anti-air and rushdown moves. He is strongest at close range. Make use of his special moves to close in on the opponent. Gunflame. Soul launches a ground-based projectile of fire pillars. They appear at fixed intervals, gradually extending the range of attack over time. This attack is great at halting an opponent's mid-range movement and, if blocked, gives Soul a chance to close in. Gunflame Feint. Soul gets into the Gunflame stance without releasing the fire pillar projectiles. This allows him to move earlier, giving him the chance to go on the offensive if the opponent flinched.
I love it,
Volcanic Viper.
Much more improved.
Soul becomes invincible and strikes above him while rising in the air. There are 2 versions of this move, a slash and heavy slash version. Although the heavy slash version of the move deals more damage, it will leave Soul more vulnerable if the attack whiffs or is blocked. As Soul rises upward while attacking, this move is great against opponents coming in from the air. It is also a great move to use after being knocked down or during the opponent's offense to get out of tough situations, as the move is invincible. Bandit Revolver. Soul lunges forward with a flying knee. He will follow up with another kick when the knee connects, knocking the opponent far away. Soul is able to connect this move by canceling it from his normal attacks, making it a great combo to push the opponent into the corner. Bandit Bringer. Leaping up into the air, Soul comes crashing down onto the opponent with a blazing fist that must be blocked while standing. Soul can avoid the opponent's attacks while using this move, making it a great choice in the mid-range. For the air version of this move, Soul is able to delay the attack by holding the button. Make use of this to bait out the opponent's anti-air attack. Wild Throw. An inescapable grab attack that deals more damage than a regular throw. Be careful when using this move, as Soul will become wide open to incoming attacks if this move misses.
But Soul in general,
he's a fun rushdown character. Too focused on blocking on the ground.
One of the characters I feel like is very beginner friendly.
Soul charges towards the opponent low to the ground before delivering an uppercut. You can increase the distance traveled by holding the attack button when inputting the command. It is a powerful move that can avoid the opponent's high-profile attacks and leads into combos on hit. However, Soul is unable to cancel this move from his other normal attacks. Use this move to avoid the opponent's attacks and get in close.
He just wants to do a medium sort of pop-up.
Fafnir deals a lot of damage and has little recovery, but it cannot be cancelled into from normal attacks. Because of the low recovery, it is hard for the opponent to counterattack after blocking this move. This move is more suited for zoning in the mid-range, as Soul is unable to cancel this move from his other normal attacks. Tyrant Brave.
That's awesome.
An invincible, high-damage strike that knocks the opponent back on hit. This move is also really fast, making it a great tool to end your combo with massive damage.
Definitely a great combo.
Many of Soul's special moves are rushdown moves, allowing him to pressure the opponent while moving forward. He can also keep his opponents out at mid-range with Gunflame. Even when your attack is guarded, use Volcanic Viper to catch your opponent off guard. Once the opponent has stopped moving and is focusing on defense, use Wild Throw to deal massive damage. Soul is an offensive character who can easily pressure the opponent by performing his special moves one after another. Thank you for watching.
Okay, all right, that was nice and quick, you know, straight to the point as far as those combos doing anything like that. So yeah, a lot of his stuff is still the same. I noticed though the Night Raid Vortex, that's different. I want to say that was like it was similar to the Volcanic Viper, but like it was like a ground move where he just sort of slides or runs underneath and can run underneath projectiles, where he's go low and just pop you up and just. So I changed that to a mid for some reason. But everything else, yeah, relatively the same. Rush down, you know, you can be really fast and aggressive with this guy. And the game encourages you to press your opponent in the corner with him, and just not let up. That's basically his play style. So yeah, I'm digging it. Definitely will try him out in the beta again. I did play him in a closed beta and he was a lot of fun. All right, let's check out Kai next.
Kai is an all-around good character with projectiles and anti-air moves. He is easy to use, making him a great character for beginners. Shock State.
Yep. Another great character for beginner players. And Kai, I know some people have they just feel how they feel about Kai.
Hitting an opponent in the shock state with Kai's special moves,
he's kind of the Ryu of the game. If you know Soul, bad guys.
This makes it easier for Kai to get on the offensive, as his special moves will become more effective on the opponent.
Really, like he's got good, you know, projectiles.
Kai releases a projectile that flies forward,
so you can do some good zoning with him as well. He's got some good close-up combos here.
Shock State. This
it looks like now they've added a
keep the opponent out at long range. Stun Edge Charge Attack. With, Kai releases a multi-hitting projectile that flies forward. Getting hit by or blocking this projectile will leave Kai. The opponent is put into a shock state. Hitting an opponent in the shock state with Kai's special moves will strengthen the move's properties.
Oh, that's
this makes it easier for Kai to get on the offensive.
I think you had that in Rev 2. Yeah, that's got to be a new
more effective
game
on the
mechanic.
opponent. Stun Edge. Kai releases a projectile that flies forward. Getting hit by or blocking this projectile will leave the opponent in the shock state.
That's the more powerful version of it.
This is an easy-to-use move to keep the opponent out at long range. Stun Edge Charge Attack. Kai releases a multi-hitting projectile that flies forward. Getting hit by or blocking this projectile will leave the opponent in the shock state. It takes a long time for the projectile to come out, so make sure only to use it when you know Kai is safe. Once the projectile is out, it's a good opportunity to go on the offensive. Aerial Stun Edge. Kai releases a projectile that flies forward.
He still has this.
The trajectory of the projectile changes between the slash
so
and
far
heavy
he's
slash
relatively
versions
the
of this
same.
move. Getting hit by or blocking this projectile will leave the opponent in the shock state. Use the heavy slash version of this move against an opponent that is far away, and use the slash version to stop an opponent that is approaching Kai from the ground. Stun Dipper. Kai does a sliding kick while traveling forward, following it up with a slash from his sword.
Nice.
The sliding kick must be blocked while crouching. Kai is able to dodge the opponent's high attacks while sliding forward.
One of my favorite moves to use
the second slash will not combo if Kai is too close to the opponent.
Being unpredictable
so the best range to perform this move is when the opponent is at the same distance as the tip of Kai's far slash. Hood Arc. Kai leaps into the air and delivers a flying kick.
Oh, they changed that.
You can leap over the opponent's incoming attacks and attack the opponent at the same time with this move.
Probably the same amount of damage.
This move has very little recovery, even if the opponent blocks it,
hits you with,
making it a great move to use at close range. Vapor Thrust. Kai becomes invincible and slashes above him with his sword while rising in the air. There are two versions of this move, a slash and heavy slash version. Although the heavy slash version of this move deals more damage, it leaves Kai more vulnerable if the move is whiffed or is blocked. Because Kai rises upwards while attacking, this move is great against opponent coming in from the air. It is also a great move to use after being knocked down or during the opponent's offense to get out of a tough situation, as the move is also invincible.
Gaia
Claire. Kai steps forward and slashes the opponent with his sword.
Oh,
Getting hit
new?
by or blocking this move will leave the opponent in the shock state. The move recovers quickly, making it useful when you want to put the opponent in the shock state at close range. Ride the Lightning, an invincible high damaging strike that knocks the opponent back on hit. The move is also really fast,
basically,
making it a great tool to end your combo with massive damage. Sacred Edge. Kai releases a fast, multi-hitting projectile that flies forward. The opponent will be put into the shock state when coming into contact with the projectile.
Ride the Lightning.
As there is little opening after this move, it is a great way to start your offense.
I know something
Kai
they
is
haven't
an
shown
all-around
yet
good
is
character with projectiles and anti-air moves.
They're destroys.
He is
like,
easy to use, making
back?
him a great character for beginners. Use Stun Edge in the far range, or Die Eclair in the close range to put the opponent in the shock state. Kai's special moves will be more effective against the opponent once they are in the shock state, letting you get into the offense more easily. Foudra Arc is especially powerful against the opponent in the shock state.
Kai plays like
the opponent tries to avoid being in the shock state by jumping away. Use air throw and anti-air moves to deal damage to them. Thank you for watching.
All right. Definitely digging that. Like I said, moveset, pretty much the same. Kai is Kai. I love it. He's going to feel very familiar to pick up for players that are used to playing Kai. For new people, like I said, he'll be a good beginner character if you like him over Soul, or if you like Soul bad guy over him, hey, go for Soul. There should be some other good beginner character types in here too, I'll point out. So we'll see. Let's check out the next character. All right, we got May. See what she about. Oh wait, this is the dolphin shit.
Mei is a simple but strong character with powerful rushdown moves. If you like to brutally pressure your opponent, then Mei is the character for you. Mr. Dolphin, horizontal. Mei charges forward while grabbing onto Mr. Dolphin.
Mr. Dolphin's back though, of
course. The move has long reach and is hard to punish, making it a great tool to use.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I never got into playing her. I don't like...
The slash version of the move is fast.
I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, I'm not a big fan of like...
The heavy slash version is a little slower,
type characters,
but deals more damage and has less recovery than the slash
characters
version.
That are like Guile
Mr.
or
Dolphin,
where you gotta use
vertical.
charge moves.
Mei charges forward while grabbing onto Mr. Dolphin.
I don't feel like
the trajectory of the move changes between slash and heavy slash version.
Do the move.
As Mei leaps upwards while attacking, this move is great against opponents coming in from the air. Mei is able to move immediately after this move hits or is blocked by the opponent.
You gotta be really good at
Overhead kiss.
Practice a lot.
An inescapable grab attack that deals more damage than a regular throw. Be careful when using this move, as Mei will become wide open to incoming attacks if the move misses.
Basically that's unsafe.
Mei can follow up with a combo after successfully grabbing the opponent with this move. Arisugawa Sparkle. Mr. Arisugawa flicks a ball towards the opponent. The trajectory of the ball changes between the punch and kick version of the move.
So far, pretty much the
this
same
is an easy-to-use move to cut the pressure on the opponent at mid-range.
Or X-Art.
The ball will remain on screen,
like so
even
far
if
they
Mei
only
gets
changed
hit
like
by the
one
opponent.
thing about each
Great
character.
Yamato attack. Mr. Yamada appears out of the corner and tackles towards the opponent. The opponent will be blown far away on hit. Mr. Yamada will appear faster if the move is done at the corner.
That's anime
the
as
wonderful
fuck.
and dynamic
This
Gosu
summons a big pink whale,
an invincible high damaging strike that knocks the opponent back on hit. The move is also really fast,
so that's a close
making
range
it a great
one.
tool to end your combo with massive damage. It is also a great move to use after being knocked down or during the opponent's offense to get out of a tough situation, as a move is also invincible. Get in on the opponent using Mr. Dolphin horizontal and Mr. Dolphin vertical, combined with her powerful slash attacks. Once you have successfully approached the opponent, use her overhead moves such as the dust attack or the forward kick move to break through their guard. You can also use overhead kiss, which deals a lot of damage on hit.
Kai and Soul
Thank
in
you
terms
for
of like
watching.
specials. Okay, got it. Like I said, not necessarily my cup of tea of character to play with. I could see her possibly being a good beginner type character as well, though, because, you know, like I said, the amount of special moves she has is not as much as like Soul bad guys or Kai. So if you're the type of player that's into like, you know, learn the charge moves, which she only has 2 out of like 6, which isn't bad. So hey, go for it. And if you like dolphins, just kicking people's butt with sea creatures, whales and dolphins basically. So go for it. But yeah, so far, you know, characters are shaping up really good. I'm not sure what's different about her as far as her move set in those specials. I do know it's different about Kai and Soul. But let me know in the comments below what you think is different about her. Let me know, guys, you know, what you think and what you're excited for out of these 3 characters. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be picking up Soul Bad Guy and Kai again, learn them, but I also want to try and pick up some new characters. I still have yet to really find a true main. So we'll see with Strive. Hey heroes, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please smash that like button. If you're new here, please subscribe as well, and if you're already subscribed, well, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my content. That's usually the best way to keep up with my YouTube videos, and I upload almost daily. But if you want to catch me live, I stream on Twitch Tuesday through Friday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern and Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern. Link in the description below. But in the meantime, you can check out these videos that popped up right here, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.